What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. This is tutorial 6 and today's topic will be advanced methods for NumPy array creation. So in the last tutorial and in the second tutorial we have seen the different ways of creating NumPy array, and there we used different methods, and we have seen like what are the significance of using those methods in detail. So in this topic we are going to talk about two more very useful methods, and probably these two methods are going to be used very frequently at your machine learning and data science journey. Okay, so first one is np.arange. So I just probably I did a mistake, so this is not double, I believe. Yes, np.arange, and another one is np.linspace. We are going to talk about these two methods. Okay, so let me open my Jupyter notebook here. So tutorial 6, and after that this thing. Okay, and then if someone is using Windows or Mac, whatever, so I'm just using Mac, so to activate the command mode you have to press escape, and after that you have to press B, then it will create all the like cells like this. Okay, and after that you normal thing, you have to import your library, import numpy as np, and just shift enter, so it will be executed. Okay, now the most important thing, so now numpy has been already imported to your program with the alias np. Now if you type np and after that if you put dot and tab, it will highlight you or just showcase everything or list down everything here, what are the things available. So if you forget the method, just you remember one name or the partial names, it's fine. So if you put a and r, see it will give you that arrange. Okay, and after that you need to press like two question mark, and it will give you the full documentation of the method. Okay, so return evenly spaced values within a given integer, and how to write down this thing: start, stop and step, and everything is written here. Start means number, okay, stop means number, okay, and step is again number. So start and stop is start and step is optional, but you need to put this thing. Okay, so what I'll do, I will just write here, and I'll try to explain this thing now. Okay, so there are three parameters: start, stop, step, and you can put data type, that is also optional. Okay, so let's write this thing now. So a is our array, so what I'll do, np.arange, range, okay, np.arange. okay, and as we said, start, stop, this thing. Now if someone say I will write 10, it was showing that only I need to okay, let me open this thing again, then it will be again easier. Okay, so here this start is optional, step is also optional, only mandatory is stop. Okay, so what is going to happen if you write this thing? Nothing is going to happen. Remember one thing, for using arrange you don't need to put this bracket. So if you put like this, so what will happen, I will tell you, and write this thing. So it will start with 0 and until it will go till 9. Okay, so like this. Okay, 0 2 4 6, so evenly spaced number. Okay, so now 0 2 4 6 8, like this it is going. See, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So actually I did none that thing, so that is why. So by default it is 1. Okay, so see here, np.arange and this thing. So by default it will start with 0 and the step is by default 1. So if nothing is there, it will starts from 0, okay, and end is already given, and step will be 1. So it will starts with 0 and ends with 1. Okay, so this is the thing, and the last number will not be counted. But if you want to explicitly mention this thing, what you have to do, we have to np.range with default start and step. So I don't need this thing here. Okay, and now the same thing, np range with start and step mentioned. Okay, so let's say our start is 5, end is 10, and step is 2. So now if I run this thing, so it will go 5 7 9. See, 5 7 9. So now you understand. So here by default it will take 0 start, 0 end, and now it is taking 5 as a start, 2 as a step, so 5 7 9 like this. Okay, so there is another way of doing this thing. Okay, so what you have to do, we have to write explicitly start equals to 1, stop equals to 20, end equals to, or sorry, step equals to 5. Okay, if you run this thing, see 1 6 11 16 like this is happened. So this is very important and unique thing. Okay, and if you don't mention this step, it will automatically take it as 1. See, 1. So np.arange with defaults custom start and default step. Okay, this. Okay, so you can either use this thing, and you can either use this thing. Okay, this is very unique. So what I'll do, I'll just take a screenshot of whole thing and I will put it here, picture from file. What happened is, let me just move it a bit, resize. I think I need to do, okay, fine. Okay, so I think np.arange is clear now. So let me just do a bit recap. So either you can use this thing or you can like this, but just remember one thing, by default whatever number you have given, it will be treated as end, and it is always starts with 0 and ends with that number, and the step counter will be always 1. You can do like this, and even you can put your data type, d type equals to np dot integer 32. You can like this, see, like this. Okay, so this will happen, but if you don't put any data type, it will take by default data type. Okay, and one more thing as well, you can put like this as well. So see, it is taking floating point as well. Okay, so I will np.arange with float counter with start step mentioned in float. So let's 2.02 is the, or 1.02 is the counter. So let's see this thing. See, it's like this. Even you can like this, see. So you understand like how powerful is this thing, right? This is very powerful. Okay, so the next thing is that the Linspace. Okay, so let's go here. So here what is happening, you are giving let's understand this thing first. So here we are giving start, step, start, stop and step. If you are not mentioning start, it will take 0, and if you are not mentioning step, it will be always 1. But in Linspace it is going to be something different. So let's check first what is Linspace. So same thing, see, it is start, stop and number of element you want. So by default, or there is no way of giving the step, rather you want the number of elements you want between two values, start and step, start and stop. So it will automatically like adjust the steps. Okay, start you have to mention, stop also you have to mention, number of sequence is optional. If you don't want, it will automatically see here what is the number optional? Its default is 50. If you don't mention the number, it will automatically take 50. So I will create something, np.linspace. So a equals to np.linspace. What happened? Like this. So let's starts with 1 and ends with 50. So by default it will be divided by 50, means 50 elements will be there. So let's see and write. See, it starts with 1 and ends with 50. Okay, and data type is you can mention here data type, but again let's see if you can mention data type or not. See, it is also allows us to mention data type, but by default you want the step counter should be 100. So see what is happening here. See, the numbers is actually starts with 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 like this, and after that you are going to like deal like this. So it's 1 1. I'm not sure why this is coming like this. Okay, okay. Okay, let's go to the documentation again. Something we did wrong here. Okay, see, starts value, stop is given, number like samples to generate default is 50, must be a non-negative number. Okay, so I'm just thinking why this is printing a that many times. Okay, I understood now. So it must be float, so that is why the decimal part has been this thing like removed. So what you have to write, you have to like this, and it will take this part. So just because I have put the data type equals to np.integer 32, so that is why it is eliminating all parts. I just forgot to remove this thing, sorry guys. So don't put anything, so by default it will take the actual thing. Okay, so this is the only thing. You can like increase your counter as much as you want. See, if you increase these things, the sample size will increase. So this is very important thing. Suppose you are having one data set, the values are lying between 1 to 1000, and from that 1 to 1000 you want unique sampling between all the data, and your data set should be long enough. So Numpy provides this method, so there you can actually design or restructure your data based on your choice. For example, you can create 20 samples, right, like this, and even you can create 200 samples like this. So both things are possible. So this is very unique thing, guys. I hope you guys understand, and don't put any data type here. So if you understand what I mean, like if you put data types here, and if there are chances that your numbers are going in the floating point or decimal point, everything will be removed. So you will get 1122 like this, and you will understand that, oh my god, am I doing something wrong, or computer is behaving something weird. So I somehow thought that, okay, I'm not sure whether my kernel is behaving. So then I understand, okay, so I forgot to remove that part. So np.linspace 1 to 100, and let's say 10. See, like this. Okay, so let me take a copy of this thing here, and I will put it here. So first of all, I think I need to document this thing. What is Linspace actually? Okay, right. Then I need to, okay, one more thing is important. If you see here our first number is 1 and end is 100. So by default it is taking 100, but for arrange it is not taking the last number. See, the 10 is here, it is not taking the last number. So there is something here So endpoint is by default true. If you make it false, it will not take the last element. See, now the 100 will not be taken. See, it is 90 now. So by default endpoint is false. Linspace with endpoint false and linspace with endpoint true by default. So like this, so if requirement is to like get the endpoint in the data set, then you definitely should not use this endpoint equal to false. But if you don't want your last data or the last element to be taken, then you can use it endpoint equals to false. This is very important, which is not provided or supported by Arrange. Okay, so now I think I can insert this diagram or photo here. Okay, so that's it. So okay, so let me just okay, so that's it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. So just remember this thing, things are really very important, and when you start working on the data science or machine learning project, first you have to generate your own data set or restructure or structure your own data set. That time you need multiple data or multiple formation of data or multiple numbers to be like consider for your data set or testing. So that time these things are that things are going to be very useful, and you will very frequently using this thing. So this is not very complex things, very straightforward, but the chances are there that you will forget like what is actually the benefits of using Arrange and what is the benefit of using Linspace. So sometimes you'll often forget okay when to use what and what is actually being done by Arrange and Linspace. So don't worry about that. It happens when you are going to talk about multiple things in programming language. That time it happens. So for that you just write np dot and just type this, and suppose you only remember something with len, just type len and it will give you. And again if you write something ar and then tab, and you'll get all these things. So in that way, if you get this thing, then just do question mark and hit enter. So it will give you everything along with one code. So it is super useful to use Jupyter Notebook, especially for the beginner. This is how I learned this Numpy and Python machine learning topic very frequently. As I told you, I'm not from I'm not a master degree holder or any machine learning or data science things. I just learn it from Google, internet and every other blog. So in this way I actually learn very fast. So I'm just sharing the same thing with you guys. If you follow the official documentation of Numpy, Python and Jupyter tutorials and hacks, it will definitely give you benefit. So enough of talking guys, hope to see you in the next video. Before that, please try to subscribe our channel, hit the like button. If you have any comments, suggestion, feedback for us, you can also share with us. And also if you want us to create some other tutorial with some other topics, you also can provide your topic list. I will try to create those videos as well. And for the Udemy students, special thanks to everyone. I will try to create some sort of exercise. I got many requests from all of you, mostly from our Udemy students. And if you have any doubt clarification, if you want to clear some doubts where you are facing, please feel free to reach me out in the Udemy message box. I always available there. We'll try to help you. So that's it guys, we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye and have a nice day.